Turn onto the side of the body. Take your legs forward into Dandasana. Ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Remove that fleshy part from your bottom. Take your hands, palms down towards the ground, toes up towards the sky. Sit up tall. Draw your chin in towards the chest just a little bit. Inhaling and exhaling. And then bring your head up, open up your eyes. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Drawing your nose down towards the ground. You may look at your big toes. You may wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. With the next inhale breath coming up, arms up overhead. Exhale, release. Okay. Into another twist. This time it's sage pose, crossing your right ankle over top of the left leg. Sitting up tall, and we love this twist. We've been doing this twist for a long time. Take your right hand down towards the ground, sitting up tall. Turn your body towards the right side and then twist over to the right side. Looking over the right shoulder for a deeper twist. Think of your spine as the spiral staircase and from the bottom up, twisting. Slowly coming out of the twist and release. To the other side, extend your right leg, cross your left foot over top of the right, sit up nice and tall again. So pull your knee in towards the chest to help keep the back straight. Take your left hand to the ground, tense your fingers. Right toes up towards the sky. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath, twisting lumbar, thoracic, cervical spine, twisting, looking over the shoulder, last part. Right toes up towards the sky still. Inhale, hold, last time. And then exhale, make your way out of the twist. And release. Take your hands down to the ground here. Bend through the knees. And then windshield wiper, knees side to side. And then release. Okay, this is where we're going to need our band. So if you have a band, a strap, houseboat tie, you can get that now. Find a comfortable seated position. You may have the right leg in front of the left here. Working through our right side first. Hold on to your strap with your right hand and take your arm up overhead. Sit up tall. Bend through the elbow. Take the left hand behind and then hold on to the band, your strap from behind. Walk your hands closer together. if it is accessible for you to hold on to your hands, please do so. Putting up into our shoulder, left side through the front. Let the shoulders relax. With the inhale, you're holding. And then your exhale breath, release. To the other side. Now without the strap, you would take your left hand overhead and then wrap your right hand around and then work your fingers up to meet each other with the strap. So band comes behind and then take your right hand behind. Walk your hands towards each other and hold onto the band and feel that opening a little bit more into the front of the right shoulder. Let your shoulders settle away from the ears. Slowly release the band. Take your arms to the side. Place your strap just by the side here. We will need it when we go down to the ground. And then roll the shoulders back. It's a nice release. We're definitely do lots of rounding throughout the day. So just to open up. Great to do. Okay, making our way down to the ground. My head is going to be turned this way, so I'll just turn my body here. Come onto the side of the body, and then make your way down to the ground. Take both knees into the chest. Take your right foot down and then the left foot down to the ground. See if you can touch your heels. So walk your heels a little bit closer to your bottom so that you can touch them. Bridge our next pose. Always looking up towards the sky. So if you need to see me, please look and then come into bridge. But always looking up to the sky. Pressing down through the shoulders, lift up your pelvis towards the sky with your inhale breath. Ankles, knees, hips in line with one another. And then exhale, make your way down to the ground. Okay, here I'm going to hold a block between my knees. That way I'll have more support. So I'm just going to get my block, place it between my knees, and hold on. Hands come down towards the ground. With my inhale breath, I'm looking up to the sky, and then I take my pelvis up towards the sky. I keep looking up, keep squeezing my block. Keep squeezing. Drawing my navel in. Exhale, breath. I'm going to make my way down towards the ground with my pelvis. I can hold onto my block still and then take my knees into the chest and give myself a squeeze. And then release. Take your right foot down, left foot down. And then here is where we're going to use our strap or band again. Take your strap underneath your right foot. Take your right leg up towards the sky. And then take your left foot into the band. Both legs up. Set yourself up here with your straps holding on to each side, and then release your left foot down towards the ground. Extend your right leg on the ground, or left leg on the ground, sorry, and then take your left leg off the ground about an inch or two. Flexing both of your feet, holding. Draw the navel in. Take the left heel down to the ground, let the left leg rest. Hold on to the band with your right hand. Open up your right leg to the right side. Place your left hand onto the front of your hip, keeping your hip down towards the ground. If you notice it really lifting, then lift your right leg off the ground a bit. Keep holding. And then come back up to the center with your leg. Hold on to the band, your strap with your left hand, and take your right leg up and over, big arch the left side. Right arm comes in line with your shoulder. You may turn your head towards the right side, little twist. Turn your head back to the center. Take your leg back to the center. And then place your left leg into the band. Get left foot into the band. Right foot comes out. Take your right foot down to the ground. Extend your right leg on the ground and then lift your leg up about an inch or two. Draw the navel in. Flexing both of your feet. Keep holding. Right heel down to the ground. Hold on to your strap with your left hand. Big arch. Open up the left leg to the side. Right hand, place it down onto the pelvis, into the hip here, pressing down. Take your left leg up. Hold on to the band with your right hand and then lift the leg up and over the body towards the right. Left arm comes to shoulder, height, twist, looking over to the left side with your eyes. Head comes back to the center. Take the leg back to the center. Place your right foot into the band with your left foot here. Hold. And then release. Take the band away. Place it onto the side. Ease in. Legs come back up. Open up your legs into a V. Support the legs with your hands. Close your eyes. The legs come back to the center. To happy baby. Bend through the knees. Turn your knees out to each of the armpits. And happy baby. You may hold on to the knee hips. You may hold on to your ankles, outside edges of your feet, or big toes with your peace fingers. Close your eyes. Let your pelvis settle. And opening up your eyes. Release, take your knees into the chest, give yourself a little squeeze. And release, take your right foot down to the ground and then left foot down to the ground. Shavasana, our final pose. Knees may be bent. You may have a towel underneath or a blanket underneath your knees too for support. Legs may be straight down to the ground. You can take your right foot to the right corner of your mat, left foot to the left corner of your mat. Turn the palms up towards the sky for a little bit more opening. Taking your arms away from the body to open up a little bit more. You can also do Shavasana on an incline. So building your pillows up, making a nice incline, side of your body, legs up the wall. Finding where you're comfortable. If you find that it's getting a little bit cold, please make sure that you have a blanket, something to cover you. Feeling yourself settle down in Shavasana. Your eyes close. Let your eye sockets feel heavy. Lips together, and then the lips part. Facial muscles soften. You squeeze the glutes and then let them release, feeling yourself sink a little bit deeper. Slowly starting to wiggle your toes, starting to wiggle your fingers. Notice your breath. Notice the surface you're lying on. Shift through the body. If you are lying on your back, bending through the knees, take your right arm overhead, roll over to your right side to fetal. Take a moment. And nice and strong through the arms, make yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And here again, I have my hips higher than my knees. I'm supported by sitting on a bolster. You can sit on a block too, taking pressure off of my knees, placing my hands to my heart center. Taking the sun and the moon together with your hands. Thank you everyone for joining me and sharing your practice with me. Namaste.